Hi kids, it's Teacher here. Let's talk silly science. Today, boys and girls, we will talk about tooth decay. You know, if you don't brush your teeth all the time, what's going to happen? You're going to get some tooth decay in your mouth. Now, tooth decay is when the enamel of the tooth is damaged. Now, your tooth has lots of different parts, but if I cut your tooth open, then you would see all of that white part around there is enamel, and you see around the bottom of the tooth is really, really thin, but the very top of your tooth, where you chew and eat your food, it's a little bit thicker. But if I don't brush my teeth, then I will get tooth decay and it will damage my enamel. Once the enamel of the tooth is damaged, that is just not a good thing, because you can have a small hole in the tooth and that becomes a cavity. Because you know what? When you're eating all this food, there's bacteria that gets inside of your mouth and it makes acids, and then that's when it attacks your enamel. Now, just like this right here. If I had let me see. If I had, let's just pretend this is the enamel on your tooth, even though you can't paint on enamel on your tooth, right, boys and girls? No, teacher, you can't do that. So if I had enamel and I did not brush my teeth correctly night and day and didn't go see my dentist. Woo, that's a lot of enamel, teacher. Oh yeah, but that's why it's called silly science, boys and girls. So if I ate some food or something, then, and I didn't brush my teeth really well, then it's going to lead to a hole or some kind of damage into the enamel of my teeth. Oh, wait, boys and girls, I got to get it off my fingers. So if I'm going to show you, these are if I eat all these different foods. Okay, let me see. What's about blueberry pie? Oh, yeah. Oh, let's see. What about green cupcake? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, what about even some grapes have sugar in it? Did you know that? Fruits and vegetables? Yeah, they do. They have sugar in them. So let's say that they also, ooh, look at all those holes. Look at all that, what's that stuff called? that plaque and stuff that's all over my teeth. Oh, no. So if I don't, if I don't brush correctly, what happens to all that, boys and girls? It gets all over the enamel on my tooth. So guess what? There's nothing I can do if I don't brush all the time. Then that starts putting holes inside of my tooth. And that's where the tooth decay comes from. And if you have a cavity, the tooth decay makes a cavity. If you have a cavity, then it's going to cause you so much pain. Your tooth's going to be hurt. And guess what? If it's not a permanent, if it's not a baby tooth anymore, it's going to be a permanent tooth, and you're going to have teeth loss, and it's going to go, you're never going to get it back. Never, ever. So you have to take care of your teeth. Otherwise, you would get yucky looking teeth like this, and it will become tooth decay, okay? Promise me you're going to brush your teeth all the time. Okay, I heard you. All right, boys and girls, even look at that, all these beautiful, pretty white teeth. That's what you want your teeth to look like. You don't want them to have holes all in them, right? That's right. So, boys and girls, I want you to do this experiment at home, too. Take some shaving cream or some whipped cream, something that's white like enamel, okay? And then put something, some food coloring or something like that on there, and then you can see how this can definitely affect your teeth if you don't brush your teeth really, really well, okay? All right, when you do that, this experiment, I want to see your face when you see this, okay? I want you to send that to WKNO teacher@gmail.com, okay? And don't forget to go to our resource page at pbslearningmedia.org, and then it will give you all kind of information about teeth, about enamel, about tooth decay, any of that, okay? So thank you so much for being here today, boys and girls, and thank you, International Paper Foundation, for making our silly science happen. So until next time, Teacher says, bye-bye.